Hey guys, Dr. Kozer here, and today we're going to be going over the side plank. So this is the last exercise for regaining spine stability as far as the Stuart McGill Big 3 goes, okay? So first one, we want to do those bird dogs. Those bird dogs are excellent for regaining strength and pain-free status and reactivating all those worn out posterior back muscles. The second one we want to do is the curl up, which is one of the only things that reactivates the ab muscles while keeping that low back safe. It's not a sit up, it's a curl up. The sit up is when you come all the way up. We don't want to do that. We just want to do the curl up to maintain and save that low back of yours. Now this last one is regaining the strength of these side muscles. So the bird dog retrains the back, the curl up retrains the front. So now we got to retrain the side so that it can regain its strength again. All right. So there's a couple different variations of this, and I'm going to try to demonstrate it on this table. So again, step one, we want to be able to get into the floor in a safe manner. So in the previous video on the curl up, I kind of showed you how to get into the floor in a safe manner. This one, I'll try to show you how to get into the side bridge in a safe manner, or the side plank. So step one, we'll get down into typically the floor because it's very difficult to do this on a bed. You just want to make sure it's a fairly hard platform so you don't sink into it. Step two is keeping all of this as straight as you can. We want to essentially roll to the side. Now, if you noticed, I'm not bending to the side, or I'm not slouching forward or pushing my sternum way up now. I am keeping all of this as straight as I can and then sliding over to the side. Now, what we want to do is essentially have 1 foot in front and 1 foot behind. If we have them both stacked on top of each other, it tends to make us a little bit unstable. Now you also notice that this is not what you want to do. You don't want your spine to collapse in on itself because this can put you in pain. We want a nice rigid structure here. So this is the beginning exercise. It's you know how there's the male and female version of push-ups. This is like the remedial version of this exercises. And strangely enough, mostly women can do this better than most men I know, so you go girls. So what this looks like is having our arm essentially perpendicular to the floor, so about 90 degrees right here, and then my spine is straight from here to essentially through my belly button here. We don't want to lean like this, we don't want to lean like that, we want to maintain straight ahead. Now, your goal is to find the one that you can do the safest and is the most challenging without causing you pain, okay? So this is the beginner one. Then the remedial one is going up on your knees as opposed to your hip. This is still very good, really activates this muscle and gives us that increased side stability because we already have the back stability from the bird dog, we already have the front stability from the curl up, now we're developing the side stability, okay? So this is the second version. The third one is when we have a foot in front and a foot behind, and we are completely straight from here to here. So this is the most challenging version of it, but this is what we want to strive to get to. This gives us the best strength, the best stability that we can manage. Now, if you're hiking up like this, or we're collapsing down like this, then we need to go back to an easier version, which is typically the knees. So if we get up on the knees, we should still feel that nice contraction here. It should still be challenging, and that is what we want to do. Now, how many of these do we do? We typically hold that position for 10 seconds, and then we do 10 reps, okay? Now, obviously you have to do both sides. You can't just strengthen one side. We want to do both, okay? So it looks just the same. Feet would be out that way, arm like this. Now this is bad. You already see me in this big C-shaped curve. That's awful, but I'm talking to the camera here, so I'm getting a little bit lazy. So the beginner exercise is on the hip, nice and straight, arm about 90 degrees, doesn't have to be exactly then, but about 90 degrees to the floor here. The second one is coming up on the knees, so you can see me on my knees. We want to keep that spine nice and straight from here to here. And then what we want to get to, what we want to strive for, is this one. 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind, as straight as you can. Don't want to hike your hip up or let it sag down. We want it absolutely straight. That is our goal, that is our mission, and that's going to give us the best chance of regaining that spine stability and decreasing the likelihood that you'll develop any pain or anything like that in the future. So if you guys have any questions about how to do this properly, Or if you can't seem to do it without significant pain, either pull me or one of the CAs over so that we can show you how to do it or modify it to help strengthen your spine to the best of your ability and reduce any structural shifts, reduce any pain and instability in the future, and give you the best chance of living the healthiest life you can well into the future. All right? Dr. Koser signing out, and we'll see you in the next video.